Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Maverick Reviews, back with another video. This time I'm doing a review on Drax. Here's the usual, a bit of information on the back of the figure box. If you want to pause that you can, don't read it. Anyway, on with the figure. The figure itself, looking at it, giving it a good once over, I can safely say the paintwork on this figure, I have no issues. It's nothing like the speck of flaky paint on the Star-Lord's jacket, but looking over, the paintwork's done really well. This is like it's not painted on plastic, it's embossed, if you like, and then painted over. It's actually got some surface to this, some texture. You can feel it all, lumps, patterned lumps. Right, articulation on the figure, even though it's brand new, it's a little stiff, but his head does have some articulation up and down. There is also, it bends completely around like standard. His elbow does move up like so. There's also a bicep turn on there. He's also got very stiff elbow joints. There you go. His elbows do bend, but they only bend to about that far. I don't want to press it any further than that in case it snaps, but it is really stiff. Maybe because I've just bought the figure. There is ab crunch, well, not ab crunch, chest rotation. There is some movement, sort of, you push it backwards if you like. His wrists, they do pivot up and down, and they do turn from side to side. There's no turn in the waist, though his legs do kick forward and kick back about that far. His knees are double jointed, which makes up for the lack of bend in his top thigh. It's also, they do bend out that far, like so. It has got a turn in the thigh and movement in the foot upwards and downwards, and the same rocking motion from side to side. As a whole, it's a pretty standard figure, but it does come with the accessories, as I've shown before. If I move that further out that way, what is it with these figures of late? I don't know, they just don't want to stand up. Anyway, accessory wise, it does come with not one but 3 interchangeable hands. I think that's one right hand, another left hand, closed fist, slightly open fist, which is another left hand. No, it's another right hand. So it's got 3 right hands and 2 left hands. Also, it does come with 2 daggers that also have a similar markings as he does on his body. If you ask me, if you can just see that, it's slightly auto-focusing issues, but yeah, it is patterned, though it ain't really picking it up too well. It's blurring out, but there is a pattern on there. Also, it does come with this baby Groot. Now I wondered about seeing if this had articulation, and I was right. It does have some articulation, though it's not massive, because he's only a tiny guy, but his arms do bend. There is no bend at the wrist or pivot at the wrist for obvious reasons, but his legs do bend, like so. There is no bend at his knee, but his feet do turn as well. So, as a whole, it's not really, it's not right what you can do with him because he doesn't bend too well. So, what I'm thinking of doing is maybe putting him in his hand like so. Maybe we'll have a go at that. So if we can get around, there we go. I think I'll just pause him like that because Baby Groot does not stand at all really well, but at least it leaves me a hand to put a knife in. Pity didn't get an interchangeable head for the simple reason he's just got such an everyday look in his face. Well, we know Drax ain't got the same sense of humour as everybody else. He's a bit warped like that, a bit strange. But his face just looks a bit basic, you know. Maybe they could have done something with a bit more of an expression on his face. I don't know. But as a whole, I'm happy I bought this figure. And I would like to just also add, I did an earlier review of Star-Lord and a review of Rocket, and I did state in that video that there was no bend at the knee in the figure. I would like to retract my statement and state that there is a bend in the knee on that figure. It's just that with it being new, it was really stiff, so it does bend. Anyway, that's my review of Drax, the Marvel Select figure. So I'm really happy that I bought this figure. I've found no issues with it. The paint works great. There's no bits of plastic in way of the joints or anything like that. Only real issue I've got with it is it don't really stand too well, so I'm gonna have to watch that nose diving on my shelf. But apart from that, boom, I'm happy I purchased it. That's another video from Maverick, and I'm out of here. Thanks for watching.